Well, hello there, and this is and I am here to do my review of Love After Lockup, Season 5, Episode 47. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of Love After Lockup, Season 5, Episode 47, I would probably rate this episode a 3 star. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section whether it is live or replay what you would rate this episode using the 5 star system. Okay. Okay, so let's get into it as we get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. So let me bring up some of the cast members. I don't have all of them. I do have some of them, and we're going to go ahead on and discuss them. The first couple that I want to talk about is Bianca and Daniel. So, of course, Bianca is still emasculating Daniel on national television. Bianca is basically getting up. Daniel says that his back is hurting, and she is saying, I don't give a fuck. I'm not a mature woman. I'm not here to serve you. I'm only here to be served. And she decides that the two of them still need, you know, some type of help in the bedroom. Now she's saying that Daniel just, gets on her, whatever. And then when he tries to make moves, she feels like he's bending her up and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm saying, woman up, boo, because if you want something to happen in your relationship with a man, right? First of all, you got to be loving, right? I think that a lot of the issues that are happening, and I'm not trying to blame the woman, I'm blaming Bianca. Okay, that's two different things, bitch. Okay. But first of all, I think that the arguing and everything, if you're in a relationship with someone and you're never pleased and you're always arguing and you're very self-centered the way that Bianca is, you're going to have a problem in the bedroom. He's not going to see you the way that you want him to see you. That's just point blank. Number two, if you are a woman and you are not satisfied in your relationship, right, as far as what is going on in your bedroom, it is your responsibility, right, to make sure that you get what you need from that man. If you don't get what you need from that man, you need to just go ahead on and move on, child. I mean, it just is what it is. And I don't think that Bianca has the maturity to even teach Daniel anything right about her body, because her expectation is that he knows the female anatomy, and her body is the female anatomy. So you tell him, you guide him, you lead him, you tell him where the hell, what the hell he's supposed to be doing and how he's supposed to be doing it. But the only thing that she knows how to do, right, is complain. She doesn't know how to do anything else. And, she expects this guy, right, who went in with not a lot of experience to come out with experience. I don't know who she thought that he was going to be doing it to, right? But it's okay. So anyway, she decides that they're going to go and see a sex therapist. And so the two of them go and see, the sex therapist. She only gives him a 1 hour notice for it, right? He's trying to read up on it and all that kind of stuff. And so, they get there, and basically, she wants, everybody to play to her. And this lady did not, right? She was like, okay, so y'all here because you all need some things to happen in your relationship as far as it is, in the bedroom. So she tells Daniel to get into this position, and where he's sitting on the floor, she sits on his lap, right? And so she wraps her arms around him. He puts her in like a, he um folds his legs, right? So she's sitting in it almost like a cup and everything. And so, at this point, this is where the work begins. But of course, anything that Bianca has to think about, bitch, is not going to get done. So, the lady, tells her what is it that she wants, from Daniel. And so she says, I want, us to have a better experience in the bedroom. And so what does Daniel want? Daniel basically wants to have a relationship with her without all of the arguing, bitch. That's just simple as that. They ask her, once they ask this question, they're supposed to say thank you. So, he basically tells her, I don't. I want us to have a good relationship, but I want us to have a relationship where we're not arguing and fighting all the time. And so, he asks Bianca, what are you afraid of? And she says that you're going to leave me. You're running him away, right? You're a self saboteur. And so, Daniel is, he just really wants her to grow up, right? We ain't gonna go on to all the little bullshit that was going on with them, because anything that happens with them, she always reverses. So they go out to go and meet his friend, and she tells him that her girlfriend, the one that's jealous of her, is going to be coming into town tomorrow. And so, he's like, oh, okay, damn, I ain't get no notice about it or whatever. But she doesn't care about Daniel, right? Daniel, again, is there to serve Bianca. And so, they go and meet his friend, his friend and his fiance. The two of them are newly engaged. And while they, Daniel and his friend go and play, pool, or, go and socialize with one another, Bianca uses this as an opportunity to drink a motherfucking, excuse my language, vodka and cranberry. Okay, y'all excuse me, because when I be like, certain words I shouldn't be saying on my channel, certain words, like, y'all know I don't play that right, but I'm telling you, that just slipped right out like it, like the bitch, that just slipped right out. Okay, so please excuse me. I'm probably gonna go back in and bleep that. But anyway, so Bianca, basically, is sitting over there telling his girlfriend all her business. And that's one of the things about her. What man wants to be with somebody that he can't trust? Plus, Daniel was saying he had made a little sly comment about, how she feels and stuff like that, right? So she might not be tight down there. I don't know. Maybe something's going on. She may want to go and get some of them keto balls. Is that what you call it? She may want to go and get some stuff, check herself down there, see whether or not she's stinking. Because, like, when we look at her hair and everything, the way that her hair is greasy and all of that kind of stuff, it may be something going on. You know what I'm saying? Down there that she really needs to go and see a gynecologist about. I'm just saying. It very well may be. But anyway, so she sits there, she tells the girl, that Daniel called her. They had went to a therapy session and everything, and Daniel called her his girlfriend instead of calling her the fiance. And she said he had proposed to me while he was in jail, and now all of a sudden, he don't give a damn, okay? And he wants to flip it up. And so, basically, the friend, even when the friend was kicking it with her and the friend was, making like little jokes, and he had asked Daniel whether or not he cheated on Bianca yet. And he said, no, not yet. The friend was taking a dig at Daniel, not a friend at Bianca, but Bianca was the one that got offended by the stuff. That's what I'm saying. Her maturity level is just not there. So I wonder whether or not Bianca, when the last time she's ever like taking care of herself. You know what I'm saying? The inner parts of her and everything. Because it very well could be that. I'm telling you, he said something shady, and I said I was gonna remember it, but bitch, I can't. I got so much going on, I can't remember. I can't even remember. But anyway, so he goes over with his friend. She's telling her, she don't have a ring. And so when they come back to the table, of course, Bianca uses this as an opportunity to kind of put it in Daniel's face. And so, Daniel was like, you are not a fiance, you don't have a ring, whoop whoop whoop. And so, she gets up and gets mad and all of that kind of stuff, because the friend, you know, none of them are really feeling her, not even the girlfriend, right? You're not a fiance. And Daniel said that it was it felt good to him. It felt right at the time that he said it to her, where he proposed to her and stuff like that. But he's, reduced her down to a girlfriend. If you don't want to be a girlfriend and you want to be a fiance, then if this guy's not, if Daniel's not giving her anything, right? He's not giving her what she wanted and the expectations for this relationship. Move the fuck around, okay? But of course, she's not going to do that because she feel like she has put an investment in him. And I don't care, what a guy does for me or whatever. You don't own me because you bought me some shit. Like you don't own me. And I don't owe you. Gifts are just what the it said it is. It's a gift. And it don't mean that I give you back with my whole goddamn life. So just because she took care of Daniel while Daniel was in jail and she choosing to take care of him outside and she made a sacrifice, bitch, it didn't seem like you had much of a fucking life when you were living in Florida. Was it Florida her bitch ass was living in? You didn't have much of a life there. The audacity of you to think that you walked away from something. You ain't walk away from nothing. Hey, Iris. Hey, Iris, S29. She says, hey, family, here for the light. Catch you on the rewind. Love you, Auntie. Love you too, Iris. Thank you, boo, for dropping by. She didn't have a life in Florida. And the thing about it, when she sat down with the girl and the girl had like a little margarita, when it's the middle of the day, bitch, and you in the Arizona desert, why in the fuck are you drinking a vodka and cranberry? That's something you have like for a dinner drink, right? That's a dinner drink, hanging out. I'm just gonna have something salty. Make sure I put some. That's not a drink that you drink during the middle of the day. A vodka and cranberry. If I'm going out with my girlfriends and we having like a little brunch or something like that, I'm getting something fruity, something cute. A little mimosa or like a little mixed drink or something like that, right? That's coming out blue and purple and it got all kinds of fruit and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do when you with your girlfriends in the middle of the day. But you're not pouring down a whole vodka and cranberry in the middle of the day, meeting people for the very first time, because bitch, you're gonna be slurring. Anyway, it's enough of her. Thank you so much, David Chambers, for the $2 super chat. Finally caught my auntie live. I'm glad you caught me live, David. Hi, boo. Welcome. You just don't drink anything that heavy. The girl was like, okay, I'm going to give me a little margarita. That's the kind of like you had stuff like that. Even though if you go to an authentic Mexican restaurant and you get a margarita, but you're gonna be in a stroller coming out there. Somebody gonna be taking and escorting your ass out in a stroller, bitch. Okay. But anyway, I just was like, this is too much for me. I mean, like I just ain't got it to do. I'm so sick of Bianca and them. I can't wait for them to go away. The next couple that I want to talk about, y'all, is Mike and Justine. So of course, Mama has come into town and she was hiding her belly and everything. And Mike was like, okay, Mom is here, let her go and hang her out. So, Justine gets up, Mom sees that she's pregnant and everything, and she's like, oh my God, that's big, that's a big baby. So she tells her that, in 10 weeks, okay, she's going to be having this baby. And Mama is shocked that Justine has hid the baby. And over a process of time, Mama goes back and she thinks about the justification as to why Justine did that, right? So allegedly Justine did this because the mother did ran a DNA test on her baby and stuff like that. And so the mother was like, God does things perfectly and he doesn't make mistakes. Just so happened, my house exploded and caught on fire and I have to be here. Justine's pregnant. So she is basically saying, I really believe there was an act of God for those things to happen. But let me just tell you this, my mom, God ain't got to blow up your fucking house for you to be there for somebody, bitch. Don't blow my house up trying to tell me or let my house catch on fire. So I get it. I ain't got it to do. I ain't got it to do. I can help you. I don't need my car, my house, nothing else to catch on fire, bitch. I'm good. We good over here. It's okay. There is nothing and there is no God who is loving and who is kind that is going to blow up your house so that you could be there for somebody. Don't put let's stop putting stuff on God, okay? Let's stop doing that. Okay? Let's stop. That's why people don't want to serve God. Oh, God did this and God allowed that allowed word. God allowed this to happen. Stop blaming God for stuff. Maybe there was a faulty wire, something went down in the house, maybe it was something else. Let's stop putting this stuff on God. This it happened, and that's it. And you move on. You learn from it. You do what you do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. But let's not do it, okay? Justine, Michael, mom, don't do that. Do I believe that God don't make mistakes? Absolutely, I think that He don't make mistakes, but people do. People do. Anyway, so the mom was like, Justine, I'm happy, and Justine was like, are you sure? And the mother was like, yeah, dead ass, I'm really happy for you and everything. And so they have a conversation up in Justine's room, and I just was like, where's Justine's headboard? Like, why doesn't Justine have a headboard? Like, am I old school and people just living now and they sleeping without headboards? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm off track. Maybe I'm off balance. But I mean, even the room was dirty. And I just was like, oh my God. So the mother was like, I'm gonna have to come up in here and clean up. I'm gonna have to come clean up in this mother. Okay, mom, when you finish, come hang some of these clothes that I got folded for the laundromat. Okay. Come hang some of that for me, okay. But I just was like, Justine is really going down, as far as her housekeeping and stuff like that, right? And so, they had a conversation about the situation, and that's when Justine was, basically trying to be real with her. And she was like, here's the thing, Justine, you've been knowing me before you even met Mike. You know who I am, you know how I am. I want to go ahead on and apologize because I was dead ass wrong for doing that with the baby, right? I just was in a petty place, in a stupid place. I was playing up for the cameras and stuff like that. So I did it, right? And I apologize. That was real fucked up of me, right? And she was like, but I really want to be there for you. I'm happy for you and Mike and everything. And so, the mother was, so Justine was like, okay, but I ain't told my mother. So here's the thing. It's the justification for her not telling Michael's mother, okay, what she did, what did the mother do when the mother is the one that made sure that Justine and that man got that house? The mother put her credit up front. The mother put her name behind that daggone house that you living in and that swimming pool that you sitting around, bitch. So why wouldn't you tell your mother? Justine is just not like a girl's girl, right? She's not that type of person where she's able to maintain good relationships with women. And there are some women that's like that, right? It is what the fuck it is, right? So I mean, oh, wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Okay, thank you so much, David, for the $5 super chat. Don't judge, Auntie. I'm nursing a vodka Red Bull right now, but you ain't outside. You enjoy your food. Thank you so much, David. So, the mother was like, okay, so let me ask you a question. Was this your decision or was it Michael's decision to keep this from me, right? And Justine said that it was a mutual agreement. And I believe that, Michael agreed to hold her secret, right? I don't think that Michael was a joint partner in coming up and making, I don't think that Michael came up with the idea of keeping this away from the mother, right? That's just my opinion. I may be wrong. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section about it. But I don't think that a man thinks that way, to hide something from his mother. That's just not like this. It's just the fuck. So, and again, what Justine is saying, it doesn't compute with me because you hiding it from your mother too. And your mother didn't swab your baby. Your mother was there for you. Is she tired of seeing you pregnant every 2 or 3 years? Damn right, Justine. Was she probably disappointed when you were a teenager, graduated from high school with a baby in your belly? Damn right. So, and your mother knows that, over the years she has been the one who has been supplementing your income, whether or not you've had one or not. Your mother been with you, been there for you through thick and thin. So, you just see that you just one of those type of women, right? That you're not a woman's woman. You don't give a fuck what somebody do for you or how they do it for you, as long as you feel like you benefiting from the situation. That's what it is for you. I just was you just like, what the hell is going on here? The next couple that I want to talk about is Raya and Troy. So we see that Troy is taking out the little boy Israel. Okay, Israel. So he's taking the little boy out to the science center, right? And they, going out and having a good time. And so, hey, thank you so much, Never Lester, for the $5 super chat. Where you been, boo? I ain't seen you in a minute. Thank you so much for the super chat, beloved. Thank you. So, we see, him getting ready and everything, and he gets a phone call from his mother. And his mother, when he picks up the phone, he was like, "Hey, mom, what's up?" And she was like, "We got a problem." And I was like, "Oh, okay. What the hell is the problem?" Right. So she says that little Troy, his daughter, is, having a fit because she wants to come and see her father. And, Miss Karen is about to bring her over there. And he said, "Well, I'm about to take Israel, bitch. I'm about to take him to the to a little museum and everything." And so she was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna have to meet you, to do this." And you know what, like I said before, right? Thank God for grandmoms. Because Yana trust Miss Karen with her baby. This man and Zariah for 2 months haven't seen that baby. And bitch, they live 2 hours away. He said that like it was nothing. Like this was something that was really an issue. Like this was something that was like they 20 or 200 miles away. That him and Zariah really got some stuff going on in their life that excuses and gives a good justification for why he ain't seeing his daughter who lives 2 fucking hours away. Why he played daddy to somebody else's child. If Miss Karen had known the little baby, hadn't had a relationship with Yana, what effort would he be making? She brings the little girl. She said, "You're going to have to come and pick us up because we coming." She's crying, she's screaming, and everything else. We on our fucking way. So he gets her. Miss Karen gets there. They on their way. She speaks to the little boy's voice, tells her that, she said the little boy name. She was like, "I don't know what the she sound like me because I'm gonna tell you right now, I will fuck her name up in a heartbeat, bitch. I will fuck her name up." And it's interesting. And you may disagree downtown in the comment section. But they're not interesting. Thank you so much, Trey. Tracy, Auntie, that's zero. Zariah just wants to fight with everyone but about nothing. Hey, Auntie. Hey, everyone. Hey, Boo. Thank you, Trey. You've been a member for 57 months. Oh my God. God, I was thinking about that today. I tried to do a membership live and they keep fucking up. So I'm gonna have to come to my computer and do it because I owe y'all a video in the 5. Okay. If it weren't for Miss Karen, they would not have no storyline. It gets exciting just knowing that Miss Karen is gonna be on the screen. At first, I just was irritated as dog. But without her on the screen, they have no storyline. She brings a different element to the motherfucking table, whether you like it or you don't. Just her calling and saying, Houston, we got a problem, made all of us sit the fuck up. Just her coming, being in the thing, fucking his name up in the car. When y'all know old women like us, we gonna fuck up a name. Made me excited. Just her being at the museum saying I got gas made me think about how many times I inappropriately have said I got gas. Oh my. She is this storyline. I know they probably disagree. Maybe some of y'all do, but she's this storyline. She is. Because everything else is watching this girl deal with these cysts on her face. She's saying that the birth control pills did this. Baby, those are cysts. You have cysts on your face. That's not birth control pills. That ain't a fucking breakout. That ain't put one of them little dots on your face. Bitch, those are actually cysts that are on your face. No motherfucking if, ands, or buts about it. None. None, bitch. None whatsoever. And you always got on an eye patch, but your eyes is dark as the devil's. Because you gonna say to Troy when Troy tell you what's going on, and that he wants to be a father, and that he wants his baby to see him in a different light, you take that and make that about the baby mother. And instead of making sure that you create a bridge, you burning that mother. You need to be building a bridge. He had to go out there and call Yana. And great and good, she was grateful. Because the little boy said that he wanted a sibling. The little girl said she wanted a sibling. They went, and I'm telling you, I smiled. Thank God for Black grandmothers. Because that girl was so happy. She said it's all quiet and kid. And it's bad. Like seeing the two of them playing together. That was touching. And I was glad that Zariah wasn't there. Because Troy needed that time. Now I don't know what kind of father he is now. I don't know what the fuck he doing now. I know they be, going ballistic and all of that out there on the Facebook. But this moment right here was thanks to a Black grandmother. Now she may cuss him out next week. But she was the bridge. And she told Troy, you and Yana, is it Yana or Ayana? Ayana. You and Yana, y'all gonna have to get a plan in place. He said, well, Zariah they don't talk to each other. She need to build a bridge. How many of us have built bridges? How many of us have put our to the side of how we felt and what we thought? How many of us have built a bridge? You build a bridge. You don't burn the bitch down. If you care about that man and you love that man, and then if you have any humanity for children, you're going to build a bridge instead of burning it. She asked him, why would he do something like that when they're having their event? Well, if you know that that's your anniversary and that's the time that you want to be with him, why, when you saw that date came up, red flag should have came up and said, oh my God, this is our anniversary. This is our anniversary. We can't schedule our event on this day. And why you want to make Yarn a part of it? Bitch. And then she told me Yarn are gonna come and be starting this. And then but you got all those black cysts on your face looking like cracked corn pepper. I said, God damn, what the, like, girl, you have got the girl up that's looking infected. And people judge you by your skin and your teeth. Why you think I got mine worked on and still getting it worked on? So people judge you. That look like, I mean, like, the cysts are so bad, they are dark. You need to get them cysts. Those are cysts on your face. Cysts. You got cysts. You a cyst sister. And ain't no Maybelline, Mac, Barbie Brown, bitch. It ain't gonna cover that up. And then you nasty. See, I'm sure you got bad gut health. Let me get the hell up off of her, okay? Let's get off of her. Like, this is just a nasty woman all the way around, point blank, period, and to the point. Who we got next? So they had Louis. Okay, so wait a minute. So we did Michael, Justine, Bianca and Daniel, Zariah and Troy. They had Louis and Melissa. Y'all know I don't fuck with them. Who we got next? I think I know. Let me tell y'all something. I've heard, now I may not be right, but I heard that Kim be out there doing TikToks with Joey. That's what I heard. And I might be wrong, bitch. But that's what I heard. And that Joey be looking booted, tooted, and booted. Kim, you're not a mother's mother. You not. You just not. You ain't got to fake for us. If you put your dick before your man, that's you put your dick before your man. It's a lot of women put the dick before their man. But don't sit up there and tell us if I find out that Joey's doing drugs, that he's gone. When you've been taking care of Joey coming up out of jail, you didn't even make sure the motherfucker had rehab. You didn't make sure he had a follow-up clinic. You didn't make sure he did nothing. You immediately put that motherfucker behind the wheel of the car with your kids in it, bitch. So don't sit up here and tell me that you one of them moms that care about your kids to the extent that you will get rid of Joey. Because he ain't gonna come straight out of jail and run my kids nowhere. Can we see you? Bitch, we're looking. We're looking, Kim. I ain't perfect. In my younger life, I made some decisions that weren't right either. But when it come down to your motherfucking children, you do what's best for them, even if it got to make you feel like you dying every day for a whole fucking year. You make those decisions for them. Now, we see Kim wanting to buy a house with a motherfucker that ain't got no job, but she put her kids first. Because every time you feed Joey, you take food out their mouth. Every time you buy Joey a pair of shoes, a pair of slacks for his wide ass, okay? Every time you take him from your children. Because, bitch, you said that you don't make nothing but $15 an hour. You bring $1,600 home. You can't pay half-ass the mortgage on it. But that man, that ex-husband of yours, you done tricked this mother, in my opinion, into giving you $2,500 that you don't even know if you deserve. And that trifling piece of that you with, see, he gonna repay him for all the stuff he's done for his son, if it's his, by paying him $10 a month. I think even the little charity places have gone up higher than $10 a month to feed a child somewhere else, bitch. But this man, this wide load of a man that you got with you, don't even give up that this man is being, could be possibly being hoodwinked, bamboozled, and brokenhearted for the rest of his life. That he has been being used and abused by you out of $2,500 a month that's going to pay your stuff. But you know what you rather do? You rather go down and ask your father, ask Joey to ask your father for money for $7,000. But I care about my kids. You don't even care about your father. You know goddamn well your father is looking for that bike. You know your father got an issue, but you can make your father swallow your bullshit, Kim. Kim, y'all, tell y'all what Kim did. Kim, the one that cared about her kids, the one that is questioning the paternity of one of her children. Kim, the one who's getting $2,500 a month from another man who's been helping her raise and take care of two little boys for the last, I don't know how many years, while Joey, wide ass, sat in jail. Kim, this Kim, tells Joey to ask her father for $7,000 because she needs to put 3% down on a home. She's going out here home shopping and have no earnest money, bitch. She's got to get the earnest money from her daddy. And instead of her standing 10 toes down to the ground with her own daddy, she have Joey do it. The man that her daddy said, I give it a good 2 months before Joey will be back on drugs. The man who don't trust Joey past that damn bike that he been looking for. She put Joey in front of her father to ask for the money. And her father said, Joey, you're going to have to get yourself together. Joey couldn't even look her father in the eye. He couldn't even stand straight up. I didn't know if they was going to have to get that motherfucker wheelchair or a fold-out chair. Joey says, I've been going out there looking for a job, but with my criminal past, McDonald's is hiring, bitch. And every town, I don't care how rural the city is down there in Eden, North Carolina, bitch, they got a McDonald's and a Popeyes, bitch. If they ain't got nothing else, matter of fact, they might got a Bojangles in the churches. He's sitting up there telling the father about a failed interview that he basically went in there and fired himself. But Kim tells him go ask the daddy for it because he the man. The man when? The man where? At whose house? The fuck? So Joey go and ask the father. The father was like, you don't trust your dirty ass. The father was like, I don't trust you. You know I don't. But she got the man out there begging her father for $7,000 that she know he can't get back because if he wanted to do something, he would have took them fucking rims back and got whatever he could get up. But remember, he took her credit card and swiped a no swipe for $2,200, $1,700 over what he was supposed to spend. The father said, I'm gonna give it to you, but you better give me my shit back. And he said the only reason why I keep doing it is for the kids. Then she takes this, she let me Kim took him down to the bank to open a joint credit card, a joint account. This bitch ain't even got the $5 to open the account with. He's sitting there. Y'all, what is wrong with us when we decide to choose to bring men into our lives and the lives of our children that don't have nothing? Nothing to contribute. And contribution from a man is more than just money. He can contribute in educationally, fundamentally, morally, ethically. This man is bankrupt, in my opinion, in every fucking area of his life. What does he have to give to her sons? And he hanging with Naeem and them. But see, it's gonna be Naeem's fault, not Joey's. Naeem's. So she goes down there to the thing. She don't trust him. The dude said, we're gonna have to run a credit check and we're gonna have to, I need your ID. I need some from you. Do y'all think that Joey got on that daggone bank account? They told Joey to go outside. Go get your Joey. Go on outside. He got to find his cell phone so he could download the app for the joint bank account. I guess where the $7,000 is going to be deposited. If I was a father, I'd write the check directly to the mortgage company. I wouldn't give them bitches. They wouldn't deposit. Right. I come to closing. How are you buying a house and you don't have your earnest money anyway? Okay. So then Joey comes back in. He ain't got his cell phone, so he can't download the app. So now we playing little branded games. So Joey's sitting in there acting all fucked up. While Joey leaves out, she said, well, is there any way I could put a limit on his account on how much he can withdraw so I can babysit him? Because he don't have no job. He don't have nothing coming to the table, as you can see. He don't have, okay? I got to tell you before you run it so you ain't shocked as fuck. He don't even have no daggone credit. And the credit that he do got, I'm sure it's piss poor. And I'm sure that daggone correctional center is going to come up on his so I'm gonna tell you before you even get there. So dude was like, right now he got a $2,000 limit. He could pull up to 2,000. Bitch, it must be Chase. A bitch Chase will let you pull out 3 grand. And he She said, is there any way I could reduce that, down to the ground? Here come Joey back and give them a little thing and everything, right? So Joey walk up out of there. They get in the car. Joey's phone is sitting up in the dashboard, bitch. Joey, I thought that you said that you couldn't find your phone. Oh, yeah, I knew where my phone was sitting right there. And then guess where they go? They go down to rims and more. My car wouldn't even have drove to that month. First of all, Joey wouldn't have been in it. Auntie don't want a Joey in her life. For what? He wouldn't even been in my car. Unless he was detailing it. Mother. So they stop by the rim shop. Joey says that he want to look around. So Kim is saying, for what? I mean, you can't be spending no money, Joey. First of all, how Joey gonna spend money if he ain't got money? But Joey's allowed to spend your money and your baby's money. That money that you get every month, that $2,500, Joey done already spent it on the first installment, bitch, soon as he came out. Matter of fact, you that daggone $2,500 and that $1,600 that you make a month, how about your ass been spending it on him when you brought him a car? He didn't even get home yet. He hadn't even wiped his butt on the toilet and you gave him a try. And then you're going to put a tracker on him. But you don't know Joey on drugs? So what's happening with the tracker? Is the tracker not working? Because if I got a tracker on your ass and I got to track something, bitch, I'm going to make sure that I know that I'm tracking that I said that I'm a track. And if Joey was on drugs, I would know it from the tracker in which I am tracking him on. The fuck is going on? So evidently all of that I'm tracking him, you ain't really tracking him. Because I would have known if Joey was hanging down there with Naeem and them. If he down there with the running boys, with the drug boys. I'm going to know he down there. And I'm going to do a pop-up, bitch, like Jack in the Box. Where my head's shaking at the top and everything. They're going to be, I'm driving down bitch, pop goes the auntie. Bitch, I'm a pop it up down that. Oh, okay. So evidently everything she's saying is some bullshit. But it was a setup for her to get mad. Because he needed somebody else to come and get him. So they get in an argument so he can storm out. Bitch, that's the oldest. Let me tell you, that game he just played, that's the oldest game in the book. Set up an argument so you can get mad and storm off, call somebody else and be gone for hours, bitch. I said, Kim don't know that game. So he gets out, he calls somebody, got their asses on speed dial, bitch. He calls them, tell them, look, I need you to come down here and holler at your boy. I need you to come get me. Hey, Tamika. Hey, boo. They on their way and everything. I don't know if they said yeah or nay. But next thing you know, she driving around the block. Ain't no way in the world I'm driving around no block looking for. I ain't never had no. I'm sorry, y'all. I just ain't never had none that's been that good. Maybe I need to learn a few things before I die, bitch. But I ain't never had none that I'm be riding around checking and looking for and opening up shit, checking accounts and put my baby on the back burner. I just ain't never had none that's been that good. I like never. I don't know if I'm missing out, bitch, or if I'm better fool, but I tell you what, I just ain't never had none that been that good. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section if y'all have. I don't even know none that's good that I ain't gonna have you sign a prenup if I ever with you. You gonna sign a prenup, a up nup, a down nup, a quarter nup, a one coming across the corner around the back nup. You gonna sign every nup nup, a kiss tup, nup tup, nip tup, bitch. What? I ain't got to do. And rims? Yeah, I'll put some salt around the rim of your glass, bitch, when you're drinking a margarita. But rims? But anyway. So she gets Joey in the car. Next thing you know, Joey's sick. Joey goes downtown to the house and he's sick. He tired now. He got to get in the bed. He washed his ass. He took his clothes off. He got straight up in there in them street clothes and laid up in that woman bed. He ain't paid them kids no attention. He ain't rubbed nobody on the head. He ain't go past go, honey, and collect his $200. That nasty, big, wide, load ass motherfucker got right up in that bed, dirty ass and all, and slept, bitch, for 12 hours. While she's sitting up there talking to the thank you to all the 1,300 of y'all that's out here. Sorry for my foul mouth. All on God's Sunday, excuse me. She's sitting up there now, and she done came up in the house and she want to talk to mama some. Now all of a sudden you want to be crying. Ain't no way you gonna cry the first time. This ain't like this the first time you ever seen Joey like this. You just see, excuse me, Joey like this repeatedly. Because you wouldn't have been crying to the mother if you had just started this just off the day. She knew when Joey was up in the bank and he was slow talking and dragging and nodding off and doing a death nod. Bitch, stop. This ain't the first time you seen Joey like this. That's why you was crying to his mother. She said, Joey been acting strange. I swear to God, he been acting strange. And the mother was like, strange how? She was like, I don't know. Do you think like he back on church? The mother was like, he don't fuck with me and I don't fuck with him. He don't call me no more. He don't keep in contact. But if he hanging down there with all them dudes and stuff, he hanging down there with Naeem and them, hell yeah. But you know how many times I cried? You mean you know how many times I saw him out there on drugs like that? I ain't got a tear to shed for him. You go ahead on and shed him because I ain't got it to do. I done already walked that path. I ain't got it to do. He don't call me. I don't call him. Fuck him. I'm gonna come over here and help babysit the kids and we're gonna keep our relationship. But I done already been there, done that. And then Kim gonna sit up there talking about some. If I find out that Joey's on drugs or whatever, with the woo whoop and the boop boop boop, then I'm gonna leave him because I'm gonna take care of my kids. Just a suspicion of Joey being on drugs, he would have been out my house. Because a person that's on drugs, honey, they gonna steal from you, and I ain't got that to do. The next day, she going in, Joey, wake up. You've been in here for 12 hours. You've been all sleeping and everything. You don't get up. I'm just sick. I'm hurting back here in my appendix area. Oh my God, let's call the doctor. So now she calling for the Medicaid and everything. They asked for the insurance card number, bitch. You know they're gonna need that. Y'all got any slots for a new patient? Sure do. What's his Medicaid number, honey? She goes out, tell Joey to go and find it. She can go to the car and do it for Joey. Said, no, that's all right. I don't need you to do nothing for me. I got that. He goes on out there and everything. He fumbling around in the car. He know exactly where his daggone Medicaid paperwork is. Came up in there and said he know. And then he go with the other little junkie stunt. Every stunt that Joey is pulling, y'all, is a junkie stunt. When a junkie wants to get away and a junkie want to get high, they will make an argument. They will make you discuss it because they need to run. They need to run quick, fast, and in a hurry to get that fix. These are junkie stunts. See, if you gonna date somebody that used to be an addict, you definitely need to know junkie stunts. Because when Joey got mad and left out of the house and said, I just need to be by myself, what Joey is saying, in my opinion, if Joey is on drugs, he's saying, I need to get a hit. So I need to cause separation between me and you. So you ain't looking for me. You ain't hunting me down, and I can go head on and get this hit real quick. Junkie stunts. She said, well, Joey can't be on drugs because if Joey was on drugs, he would be throwing up. So of course, the producers had Joey to go hit on the gag. I don't believe that Joey was gagging, dragging, or throwing up. I think Joey is an old kid. I think that Joey been doing this stuff for so long that his stomach don't throw up off that shit no more. If Joey's on drugs, he did not throw up. I felt like that was completely and totally produced. If Joey's on drugs, Kim's not going to leave him and her children will suffer. And she don't give a fuck because she about to buy a house with him and she just had him. Regardless of what she think that she knew. She just went into a partnership with him for $7,000 of her daddy's money. And I said it yesterday, and I'm going to say it again today. I don't have no sympathy or empathy for Kim and women like her. Zero. You get what you pay for. When you sacrifice your children for somebody like Joey, don't look for me for no sympathy. Don't look for me to have no maybe. Don't look for me to try to come up with an excuse. Because, bitch, I ain't got it to do. At all. At all. I can't stand women like this. I can't stand it. I was looking the other day. Can't remember who page I was looking at. I flipped up, flopped up. And I saw Taylor with some man. Y'all remember Taylor that used to be married to Chance or is married to Chance? Bitch, I don't know what's going on. And I said, here's yet another fucking man that her kids got to call daddy. Here's another man knocking on her door, probably laying up in her fucking house. While Chance and his raggedy piece of girlfriend live up in the house with them. She gonna get hers too. She gonna get hers too. Anyway, I'm up out of here. This is the end of my review. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section what y'all think. Thank you so much to all 1,483 people who are downtown in the chat. Thank you so much to David Chambers for the 2 super chats, and thank you so much, Never Lester, for the super chat. Thank you so much to Iris and Treyway for being members for damn near forever. I love you all. Y'all have a great Sunday. I will see y'all soon. Thank you so much to Ray Della, who always holds the chat down. She probably didn't even know it was 1,400 people in here, but it is Ray Della. And thank you so much for making sure that everybody can chat in a nice, safe space. I love you all so much. And until we meet again, y'all be safe in those streets and in the water. Bye, y'all.